First, I would like to thank you once again about those beautiful moments we share together. Instead of repeating all those good things, I would concentrate it in one thing that I believe, and I think all here believe, that this course and this team, I think it's necessary to expand your activities, hopefully to Europe, more hopefully to Greece. And I think we need that. And I think that we all agree that this course is unique. Thank you again.
Good afternoon, sir, our professors and visitors. Good afternoon, my fellow trainees. I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for the training that we had. It was very tedious and so informative, and it developed our skills so much. We can't imagine that we went as far as this, that we developed our confidence to do it to our patient. Dr. Mishra said yesterday that he said to us while we were operating on the animal that he said, I hope this will be the last time that you will operate on animals. So I will have to put that in mind, and I hope when I get back to my country, I will be confident enough to operate on my patient. And when I finally practice in Canada, I will be very proud to say that I graduated from this institution. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Sonal, a gynecologist from Hyderabad. Like I said earlier, it is a beautifully designed course, and the smallest of things have been taken care into detail. So I would just like to thank everyone for patiently teaching us, and a special thank you to all the lab technicians who have been patient enough and who have helped us throughout all the procedures. Thank you.
All the protocols duly observed. I'm Dr. Kotingo Welikaboweloki from Nigeria. I work with the Federal Medical Center in Igwa, Bayelsa State, as a gynecologist. My experience here has been wonderful. It's an experience that I would say will continue to be at the back of my mind always. At the initial fellowship program, I made a statement here that I was privileged to be here. And the reason being that most of the times, especially where I come from, laparoscopy is something that you read in the books, and you rarely see people to explain or to teach you to the minutest detail. And because of that, even the our senior colleagues will just tell you, just know it for the theoretical purpose. You know, they discourage you from really knowing these things. But I came to a place where I realized that it's very easy. And I was taught by one of the world's best laparoscopic surgeons, who is not a person than Professor Mishra. Thank you very much, sir.
Good evening, sir, and good evening, Chief Guest, and good evening, everybody. Again, I want to thank Dr. Mishra and Dr. Khan, sir, for teaching us laparoscopy. Itself is such an extensive topic and simplifying us in a very systematic manner. And to all the 10 lab technicians, Mr. Motin, Mr. Shivlal, and Ms. Babal, patiently teaching us and giving us the knowledge of laparoscopy starting from ABC, literally. And again, I would be proud to say that I have done from here, and I will be proud I will suggest to all other my colleagues also. Thank you, sir. I am Dr. Megha, I'm a gynecologist from Delhi.
Good afternoon, Professor Mishra, our invited guest, Dr. Johan, my fellow colleagues. Good afternoon. Dearly in our own, how we usually start any presentation is to say, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Just like Dr. Kotingo said, our country, Nigeria, excuse me, one of the most populous black African nation. We're wealthy, but as I said, laparoscopy, which we should be giving to our own people, is lacking. And it came to me what the Prof said just yesterday's lecture. Because of the ego of our surgeons, they are well versed in open surgeries. You can mention any. I just spent a year after I'm very good in open surgery because of the vast experience of our general surgeons and our surgeons there, but they discouraged us not to do laparoscopic surgery. As he rightly said, which I came to realize, that it's because they do not have the patience to learn these skills. And for somebody to even know that and then tell that to his younger one, gives that person, has put the person to a level of knowledge that has inspired on us. He has led us to understand that though they are good, but we shouldn't say the reason why they cannot learn or they don't want to encourage it is because of the time. And we know that we are coming up, will impart this knowledge on us and then also to the younger generation. So that not only will laparoscopy now kind of advance, but also it will sustain and it will also be encouraged for the younger ones to come and take over. Well, we will still be here. We're here for master's program. And when I initially came, I was just thinking, man, the work's too much. I'd like to go back home. But every day, when I go to class, see Professor Mishra and Dr. Chauhan, they teach me something that will make me want to stay more. They also teach me something that wants me to go back and teach them, and also want to come back again and get more. So that's what I just have to say. And the only thing I'll just say, thank you very much. Thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First, I respect the high table. Ladies and gentlemen, I said it some couple of weeks ago that laparoscopic hospital, or one laparoscopic hospital, is not only improving us from strength to strength, but it's making us to compete with our colleagues all over the world. And I remember saying of scientists that if I have seen further, is by standing on the shoulder of the giants. I think I'm now standing on the shoulder of Dr. Mishra, and I can see what is behind the mountain. And actually, we have acquired skills, theoretical knowledge, we have acquired confidence. I happen to have to observe some laparoscopic surgeries in my hospital. But whenever they tie something, a knot or something in my car, they will never be able to do this. Because they will do something and then you see, this is terribly difficult. Maybe I have to go to UK where they were trained for 6-7 years before I was able to make these knots. But suddenly I realized within few days I'll be able to make multiple of notes. Now, actually, I have been trying to bend my nose in the near future. So it is my sincere hope that this giant stride will continue to develop, and the well wishes that people are always talking about this one laparoscopic hospital. So I hope this hospital will continue to grow, and your dedication to humanity will continue. And so I would like to tell your well wishers to hold their breath. As the Americans say, you ain't seen anything yet. And I'm sure more and more good comments, recommendations, and prayers are their ways. Thank you.
Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Professor Mishra, Dr. Chauhan, and dear colleagues. Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Raghuveer Reddy from Hyderabad. I'm a general surgeon. I think a lot's been said about Dr. Mishra, Dr. Chauhan, and the institute as such. And I don't think there's anything left for me to say. I mean, everyone's gotten their point through. But I'd like to thank Dr. Mishra, Dr. Chauhan, and all the lab technicians who have made this day a very informative and pleasant one for all of us. Thank you so much. And on a personal note, I would like to thank Dr. Mishra for the reason that I missed my graduation ceremony. So this is a good way to make it happen. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, thank you so much, sir. You taught us everything that is required for us to become a good laparoscopic surgeons. So we're just now looking for the job and works to we can start the laparoscopy immediately and hope we can, live up to your expectations so that you can be proud of us that we learn from you. Thank you, sir. I'm Dr. Nakul Avasti. I'm from Ludhiana. I'm a gynecologist.
Hello, good afternoon, everybody. I'd just like everybody else here, to extend my heartfelt and sincere thanks to Dr. Mishra, a brilliant and outstanding teacher who has made this whole learning experience, a very wonderful one. And he's laid the foundation, a rock-solid foundation for all of us, not only teaching us what is to be done, more importantly, what not to be done. And it's up to all of us to take it on from here. And then I'd like to thank his wonderful team, Dr. Chauhan with his quiet, unassuming manner, Shiblal, the responsible Shiblal, the groom-to-be Moteen, Bubbly Bubbles, and Yash, the blessed Yash, who's not here. And also to all my colleagues for making this a very memorable stay. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, sir. Professor Mishra, and all my dear colleagues. I'm Dr. Chidanand. I'm a urologist from Fortis Hospital, Bangalore. It's been an amazing 28-day stay of, what do I say? I mean, most of my colleagues have told everything else. So I have nothing to say. I used to call myself as a minimum access surgeon back in Bangalore. I used to do bits and bits of laparoscopic surgery, but I never knew the basics, to be precise. And today I'm honored having been blessed by this degree by Professor Mishra. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Dr. Vijay Kumar Singh. I am a general surgeon. I am from Bihar. Good afternoon, teachers and colleagues and my other friends here. There were so many things that I wanted to say actually, but the moment I come here, my hands started to get cold and sweaty, and so I come to say something and I say something else and I just go back. But there's one thing I definitely like to say, and that is I am very, very proud to be associated with World Laparoscopy Hospital. Wherever I go, I'll hold my head up and I can say it proudly.
I was trained there and I was trained by Dr. Mishra. That being said, me and a couple of my colleagues were discussing earlier, like, we should give some sort of a gift to our teachers. But we couldn't, and then we were actually thinking, what best gift could be there than to make a promise that, sir, today we are proud to call you our teacher, and someday we promise that you will be proud to call us your students.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, I am very, very thankful to Dr. Mishra and Dr. Chauhan to have given me this opportunity to come here. When I was actually requested to come here, I told Dr. Mishra that I am a logistician. I have got nothing to do with the hospital, doctors, in surgery. But the way Dr. Chauhan has put it, I believe now you will also realize, as I am realizing, that logistics is the basics for everything. Whatever you do, when in the army we say that tactics is not the thing which makes or mars the battle. It is the logistics which makes or spoils any battle. Basic aim being, whatever you do, in whatever facet of life you are, whether it is your home, starting right from your home, from your kitchen to your hospital, to anything that you do in your day-to-day life, if you have not managed your logistics well, if you have not reached in time, if you have not ensured that the correct thing is at the correct place, in the correct shape, the things will not work out. I don't have much to say because this is a totally new subject to me. But as I see, and as Dr. Chauhan has said, you all have to actually take care of your own logistics, your own equipment, your own manpower, your own instruments, whatever it is. They should all be in the right shape, at the right place, in the right order. I would not like to take much time, and I wish all of you the very best. I am sure with the kind words that you have spoken, Dr. Mishra and Dr. Chauhan have done a wonderful job. May you all give them a big hand.